Lights, cameras, crabs. Looks like it's showtime for Dulce Daggerweld. But what happens when the curtain rises and the band starts playing? Will it be applause or a knife in the dark? Tall Tales from Biffton, Episode 7.
That was very ominous.
I have chills.
That was
They
quite,
give me
really?
chills.
quite spooky.
Whoa, that's nice.
Your bada didn't fit the chilling effect that I felt.
That kind of ruined it, huh? Yeah. Guys, I got a fever. March Madness. Y'all ready for this? Woo! I am ready for some baskets and some balls.
You ready to rumble?
It's ready to rumble. I'm ready to tumble. I've already picked my winner of the bracket.
Who is it?
Phoenix University. I think they're going to be hot this year.
I will
Who are you
do
picking?
$1,000 against Phoenix University. Will you take the bet?
$1,000 just against me. That's the only part of the bet. I just have to lose the bet.
Yes. If you win,
Or be a
I will give you
few.
$1,000.
I think you should give me 2. I'll take it. I'm not an idiot.
No,
I'm gonna
you're
take
right.
the
You're
bet.
right. The odds are actually like 1,000 to 1.
Yeah,
so.
I should get like $100,000. Should get the rest of your money.
Yeah.
Who are y'all's picks for the March Madness big sweepstakes?
You know who I've had my eye on? The Burgers. Sorry. The Burgers. They're my favorite team this year.
I don't get it.
They're not a team.
I'm gonna go for Gonzaga.
Classic. Gonzaga, did they win last year?
I don't think so.
remember.
That's
Oh, I thought that was
They're
made up.
definitely a name. No, that's a real thing.
It's not like
I thought you were doing a bit. Yeah.
No.
Gonzaga. That
What
makes
the
it even more funny.
Yeah, no, Gonzaga's that's a.
It's a team that
They're-
can
So you've
beat
heard of
They
the
usually get
Gonzaga.
top 4. Yeah.
But you've never heard of the Burgers.
No.
You think you're a fan,
Hey.
but I mean,
Yay, Matt.
Yeah.
What's your team of choice?
I'm split this year.
Sure.
I think it's Harlem's year to take it.
do you mean the Globetrotters?
That's right.
yeah.
I think it's the Globetrotters' time. I think that they deserve a win.
Hey, it's time for Harlem to get a W.
It's time for Harlem to bring it home. Bring home the championship.
I don't know how they don't win.
I don't think
They're
they've
so
They're
ever
the
lost.
most amazing
Good.
basketball team I've ever seen.
Nobody does what they do. Period.
It doesn't matter how the
Period.
game goes. They win.
They win.
They do tend
They
to win.
just win. So you're looking forward to seeing them win again this year.
So who are you split between? Harlem and
This local clown college that I'm affiliated
I
with.
think you're thinking of the Goofers.
The Goofers.
Is that right?
Yeah, the local Goofers.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
heard
City
about them.
Goofers? Yeah.
You've been to
I've
every
watched
game.
them. Yeah. I'm a season ticket holder.
I love the Goofers. They're no Harlem,
No.
but I love the Goofers.
But they can ball.
And ball is life.
And ball
Ball
is
life.
life. Well, we're back. Episode 7. Fables on tables. Jessica is still playing. She's still
I'm
wanted
hanging
to
by a
come back.
moment. I'm hanging. My performance is coming up.
This is the
I'm
moment
feeling
we've
good.
been
This is it.
waiting for.
Yeah. This-
Patiently.
Speaking of which, it's nighttime. The sun is setting. There's a nice fiery red and orange in the sky. They have built a makeshift stage for you at the back of the boat. The fog is still fogging, but they have dancing lights, which is a cantrip going. These lights, these little orbs of light in different colors are spinning around the stage. It's reflecting off the fog. You got a little audience there in front of you, and you're up on the stage. Dulce, what would you like to do?
Well, I came to perform.
I just want to know what song you wanted to sing, actually.
Okay, let me think about
and then
this.
we're going to
Sorry,
do some
should have thought-
performance checks. Yeah,
Mrs.
Maybe-
Robinson.
maybe you wrote a song.
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna play Mrs. Robinson.
Yes.
Here's to you.
I'm singing.
Can you give me a performance check? Let's see how you do. It'll be a D20.
Oh my God.
And it is a D20.
A natural 20.
A natural.
Best cruise ever.
This is a good cruise.
In the wild.
And plus your modifier. Just let's round out the number. What would it be in 20?
It'll be on charisma.
So a 27.
27.
27 on a natural 20, which is big.
You better believe it.
As big as it gets.
Yeah, there were people.
You guys get what you paid for. You know, this is a cruise.
The crowd grows. People who were downstairs, maybe not into this scene as much because there's a murder on board, have decided to come out, and they're gathered around, and like most of the passengers are around jamming out with you. Yeah, it's a complete monster of a jam you got going here. Even the person guarding you, Friends, one of the hired guns, is like, she can't help but like be dancing along a bit, and she's supposed to be protecting you, like she's a little ways away, but she's captivated. She can't help it. It's so good. Why don't you also give me a perception check while this is going on?
I personally am wrapped.
Yeah, what are you guys doing right now?
I think the three of us are probably all like front row.
Just jaw dropper.
Just
like,
I mean, this is the.
I was
amazing-
already impressed by her, so this is mind blowing.
A 20 perception check?
20 perception.
Okay. Yeah, you're aware of the scene, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Just people dancing, having a good time like they normally would.
This has been a good night. I mean,
you got some crowd.
I'm feeling the crowd.
Right.
I'm high off the energy in the room, and I'm also still a little high from what we
from just being
from
high.
the Chris Tucker drinking. You know,
And you had some
evening with my friends.
Yeah, it has been solid. So that first song's going on. You guys are having a ball. Pike Finley comes up near the end of the song to Bogi. He says, Bogi, sorry to interrupt the jam, so it's good tunes, huh?
My little helper, hello.
That is a name you call me. Look, I want to talk about the case a bit with you. You mind if we go downstairs and go over
During the performance.
Well, we can wait till Mrs. Robinson is
Well,
done.
absolutely. No, after the whole show.
The whole thing?
Yep.
I'd really appreciate if we could talk it out before that.
Isn't Clay in charge of all of this?
Whoa.
I'm sitting right
Yeah.
here. Like, I'm on the other side
Clay,
of Bogi.
Clay, can you take care of this?
I'm watching the show. I really can't.
This is more pertains to actually just you, Bogi, about the case. Not so much Clay.
Can I hear them? Like, she's not too loud that I can't hear
She's
their
pretty
conversation.
loud, actually. You might have to do a perception check to know what
Like,
they're
I'm
saying.
really
But I
into
kind
the show.
of got him involved. I'm like, Clay.
You
Sure,
tapped
yeah.
on me, and I was like, I basically brushed
you're
you
right.
off.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Clay, this is your thing.
Yeah.
What?
Why don't we get Purvis? Purvis is just as qualified as I am.
He looks over and he says, "No, Purvis is not. I tell you what. How about one more song and then you meet me downstairs? Is that all right?
Good Lord, fine.
Thank you. He kind of walks off and is still dancing a little bit.
He's shaking his butt.
Shaking his butt a little bit. Yep.
So on a level, like, I still trust Pike just in his job, but
He was only accused by a cat.
the cat said don't trust him, right? Or
He is the star
The
witness.
cat said he didn't like him.
He said he didn't like him.
Yeah.
The cat could not like him for many reasons.
The
but
cat's in the cradle. with
Okay,
the
I'm gonna.
spoon.
I just so I can take that in before
yeah,
I meet.
you
with
know.
him. because that's
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
the-
yeah,
that's
no,
part of the
that-
reason I don't want to meet with him.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, so
Especially alone.
roses stream onto the stage, Dulce. There's money too.
Massive
People
applause.
are just
Wow.
throwing silver and gold at you. If you want to pick it up, you can. No one will question it. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I want to take care of my people that have been looking after me this entire time. So I
Sure.
am gonna
pick up some.
collect. Yeah, I want to.
Okay, yeah, you pick up.
And I love fresh flowers.
Sure, there's tons of roses, and you said yellow roses was your
Oh,
favorite.
this is so special.
So there's yellow roses too. But you get 50 gold and 5 silver is what you pick up as you're just kind of runging through. And I think I messed up last episode. I think you killed Bogi. I don't know if I said you killed Pip or Reef, but you actually killed Reef because Pip is still alive and Pip is your little helper.
Don't kill Pip.
Yeah.
Pip's the guy I said I'd take care of.
That was my mistake because Pip was helping you at the moment, so
Yeah.
that couldn't have been him. So Reef died.
He's my squeak.
Yeah. You Pip's the squeak.
He's my lookout.
He's like kind of backstage too. Like,
and he had a
watching
knee.
over you.
If I remember correctly, he had a knee, some knee issues.
He did. He had a bum knee, and he'd gotten pretty hurt in that crab attack. But you saved his life.
Yeah, I still intend to help him improve the quality of his life.
Well, that's really nice of you. He's watching your back right now, the back of the stage. So we move on. Huge hit. What do you want to do for your second song?
Yeah, well, I'd actually like to go on and sing this really stripped down acoustic version of Wild Horses.
Okay, excellent.
I've only done it in one other country, so I talked to a couple people earlier that said that they would love to hear me sing it. So it's kind of an impromptu performance, but I'm ready for it. I'm really feeling the energy of this crowd.
The whole worry about that old murderer just seems to be disappearing. With
the tragedy on the ship,
Yeah.
you know, it seems like everyone wants to let that go tonight and just enjoy themselves, and I kind of love it.
I'm just totally into the show.
They didn't think they wanted to.
I want to take their minds off of tragedy.
Yeah, they're
It's
in
making me
What's
rethink.
the audience size here?
So
It's
here's
everyone on the boat, right?
do you want to look around and just see who's here? Or I mean,
I am curious.
It's a decent crowd. You got the Pebbletoe family. Invictus is here. Eugene Maleth, the Doctor, Graf is here. Purvis obviously is here, and Pip and friends, and even Frank and Ezra are trying to come out here when they don't have to tend to the bar, and then also the chef Crusto. They're all filing in and out of here kind of when they can.
There's someone that you missed or anything? How about Sylvia and Edith?
Sylvia and Etus are not here. No.
Edith.
Etus. May I?
Is the captain here?
Etus? No. He's not here. Why don't you roll a
What's her name? First mate?
Perla?
Is Perla here?
Yeah, she actually is here.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you roll another performance check?
I rolled a 10.
And then +7?
No, that's it.
Or
That's
she rolled
it.
a 3?
That's it.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, and I'm adding 7 to it.
So this time,
Wind out of my sails.
I think a lot of drinks must have gotten brought up to you after that first one, and maybe you downed some stuff. So maybe the first half of this is pretty not rocky, but just for you, rocky. You know, like you start off just kind of having fun, but it's not coming out strong. People are still having a good time though, but it's definitely not like your first one.
Okay.
But people are still jamming now. It's not bad.
You can't have a mega hit every time.
Sure.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Ten's
Like, I was into it from the first song. You got plenty of room to breathe. It's not bad.
It's definitely not something that's part of my catalog. So
Sure.
it is very stripped down. I get it.
Since it's so chill, though, I will turn to Bogi real quick and say, what did Pike say?
He wants me to go down right now to talk with him alone.
What if I follow as someone else?
Can you just go do it?
As you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I like that idea, but also Perla does confront you during this song. I'll say that.
Okay.
Before you leave the audience, and she says, "Hi, Clay. Did you get a chance to talk to old Captain Armand?"
I did.
Yeah. So how about that old mutiny, huh? Wanna throw him off? Not really, literally so much, but I'm a bit worried, like I said, and I think maybe I should be captain if we could, save these people efficiently. Can I count on you?
Couple things.
Sure.
We're hot on the case. We've had a major breakthrough. Also, I threatened the captain and I told him what you said.
Oh,
Excuse me.
that explains why I haven't seen him all day.
Yes, and anyway.
You told him what I said. Right. Okay. Well, that changes things rather abruptly. Yeah. She looks a little worried. Now it's now or never, I think, if we want to take over. But either you're with me or you can go do something else, I suppose.
I definitely want to, and I did, and I do. But this is a pretty great show.
Well, roll persuasion. See if you can persuade her. I don't think you have disadvantage anymore because you rested.
No, I don't.
During the day.
I feel bad about this persuasion attempt, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's an 11.
11. She looks down. She's kind of like thinking. She's like, okay, I'll tell you what. To the end of the concert, and then we have to do something. Okay?
Do you have any hard evidence of his... He seemed inebriated. Is he doing drugs?
Oh, almost constantly.
What?
From what I've seen.
Why didn't you mention that before?
Well, I suppose that would have been smart, but I didn't.
He could crash the ship.
Well, just more reason to maybe take over the ship. Look, Clay, come find me whenever you're ready.
Where?
I'll be up here, of course. But if you take too long, I'm going to have to go on my own, I suppose. She'll be up here, up on deck.
Don't go without me.
Okay, but I don't know what he's going to do. And, like, she kind of points to his cabin, and you can see, like, it's a mess. And it's, like, through a window, you just see, like, it doesn't look like it normally does. And it's clearly a lot of shit's been going on in there.
Do I see Pike anywhere?
No, he walked off after he talked to Bogi.
He's downstairs waiting.
Oh, right. He left.
So, I don't know what y'all want to do. Well, Wild Horses is going on.
I will...
You heard all that.
Did I? I mean...
You can convey it if you want.
Did she, like, lean in and talk to us?
This is a concert, but there's only like 20 to 30 people.
It's loud,
here.
but if you would have wanted to hear...
This is a slow jam, too.
You could have leaned in and talked. Or listened.
I could just relay it. Either way, I can let you know.
There's a mutiny now. We're doing a mutiny.
Oh, I slept all day. I meant to tell you. I threatened the captain that I'd mutiny if he didn't give me his scale, his necklace.
Well, that seems silly. Is that going to hurt the cruise timeline?
I already kind of wanted to mutiny him, but I don't know. Like, this show is so good. I just don't know if I was right
Dulce
anymore.
Daggerweld here. He did the coolest thing this whole trip.
He's pretty great, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Dulce, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 19? Okay, as you're performing, you can see your buddies talking. You can see people who are out there dancing, moving around. Some people have kind of meandered off a bit to the back. It's they're like talking and dancing kind of thing.
And heavily drinking too.
Yeah, there's a lot of drinking going on.
Shots aplenty.
Oh yeah, and you see in the back like this movement. It's like a shadow pass at the back of the boat, like kind of back where a few people are standing. And it was like almost like a blur, but you definitely noticed it. Like,
okay.
You don't see it at the moment, but you saw it move through like close to people.
How did it make me feel?
It's odd, that's for sure. But I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I feel kind of creeped out.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to panic. I'm not.
You don't want to stop the show, or
and I don't want there to be any cause for concern. You know, I'm trying to give these people a good time despite what's going on.
Right.
I hate to alarm them or draw attention to something that may not be dangerous at all.
Right.
So how do I go about? I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. No. I mean, you've seen it. Like, then this is kind of up to you.
Okay.
What do you want to do? I don't know.
I finished the song.
Okay.
And I'm greeted by a couple of people that want autographs, and they bought me not only a round of drinks but a shot.
Mm-hmm. That sounds reasonable.
It's me. It's us.
Yeah, y'all have the shots and you want autographs.
Okay. Yeah. And at this point, I'd kind of like to take a bit of a break. I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna come back. I did promise 2 more songs.
Okay, intermission.
I promised 2 more songs, but I'd like to sit down and have a drink and sign autographs like I said I would prior to my opening song.
Oh, great. Okay. There's definitely some tables and chairs out there. Maybe you sit down, a line forms like while you're signing people's stuff.
And I'm feeling good about it, despite the fact that I generally don't like being around people. I'm enjoying myself, but I've also got my eye on whatever I thought I saw back there. Yeah, I'm engaged with people, but I'm also a little distracted.
Sure. Yeah, no, it was odd. It was definitely weird. Yeah. Okay. So she's signing autographs. People are lining up for it. Y'all got her some shots, Bogi and Clay. What do y'all like to do?
I would have, since we talked about this already. You would have gone down as
No,
me,
I have to tell you.
but I want to send my weasel with you so that I can make sure I can check in after. I'll stop them.
You have to stop Perla from doing the
I'll go
mutant.
talk to her.
But what if the captain comes out?
I'm not worried. But the captain.
Why do we need to go talk to Pike that bad anyway?
Do you want a mutiny or not?
I think we have to do it. I threatened the captain. I think he's ready to fuck shit up. We get 1 fuck per episode, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. I want to talk it.
It's a good use.
Purvis and I'll talk him down. It's fine. I'm gonna send my weasel with you. You go as me. You go talk to Pike. You said the cat accused him of being
yes, the cat
nefarious.
Bogi, if I go, I need your clothes. I'll need your clothes.
You can't do the change thing and do the clothes. Okay, let's go. Here's my.
Maybe you should just.
There's a bathroom in the.
Yeah, we'll go. I'll give you my robe. You give me the. What do you wear? Like a cloak. I'll put your clothes on.
Some leathers.
This will be good. This will be good. This is the way to do this.
I don't want to miss the concert, though.
The concert, she's taking a break. She's signing autographs. This is the perfect time to do
She is taking a break.
10-minute intermission.
Fine.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll go swap clothes.
All right, so y'all go to the bathroom.
You have to take my clothes now.
You come out. So you're dressed as Clay, Bogi, but you look like Bogi. All right, just checking. And then Clay comes out dressed as Bogi, and now you look like Bogi.
I did change inside. Yeah.
Okay, and you're taking the weasel with you. Weasel.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sending the weasel with him. I'll check in on it in a little bit. I'm gonna drink with Purvis at the bar now, probably, and watch over Dulce closely.
Yeah, y'all hanging out.
Can I
autographs.
talk to the weasel?
Yeah.
It's like an animal, or is it just a familiar?
It's a familiar, but I think if you can do beast speech, it can speak weasel and whatever.
I'd rather speak weasel with it, so no one can understand it.
Yeah, you can speak to the weasel. His name's Weasel, as I remember. It's like
Weasel.
squeak, squeak, bub.
Oh, squeak.
I'm just gonna hang out in your pocket down here, huh? And he just scrambles down into your robe pocket and just chills right there, just kind of looking around.
My body is your house.
Oh, I've never gotten that invitation before.
It's just a fact of nature. It's not really an invitation. It's just
kind of sound like an invitation to me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You go downstairs, down to the bottom deck where you've been before, where the storage is, where you saw Mallow dive out the side of the boat. And you look around through a few rooms, and you walk into a room and you see Pike in there.
Mm-hmm.
He turns around and goes, "Bogi, glad you came. Make a wisdom saving throw."
Can't impersonate voices. That's established.
Sure.
Yep. Oh, a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
Saving throw.
11.
Okay. You walk in and you're and your whole body completely freezes and you're paralyzed.
Whoa.
And
That's not good.
you see a
Whoa. What do you mean he's like ice frozen?
I'm
not ice,
I'm stuck.
but
he's
like a statue but without the stone.
paused.
Yeah.
He's hard paused.
Straight up.
You recognize, well, maybe you wouldn't recognize the spell. A figure walks out wearing a robed figure walks out in sandals and a Speedo, and they've got glowing lights on and bracelets with glow sticks. And he goes, "You thought I'd let you get away with it, did you, Bogi? Not so smart anymore, huh? Mr. Tough steal my slippers guy, huh?" He walks up to you and he goes, "Where is it, Bogi? Where is it?" And he starts going through your robe looking for his wand.
Okay, so Pike, I'm facing Pike, and now this is
Invictus is also in
Invictus
the room,
coming out
yeah.
of the shadows.
Yeah.
And I assume he is the one who is doing this. He's
It's a good bet.
He's the wizard.
He's the one who casted it. Yeah.
I outsmarted him again.
He's so good. Yeah, good for you.
Like, I was down here, I was like, let's make this quick, but I can't even fucking talk. Oh shit, you're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, that's good.
I can't even heckin' talk.
Can't even fart and talk.
I can't even fart and say what I dickin'.
Yeah, instead of cuss words, we have to bleep it out. It'll just be fart noises.
So it doesn't matter what I say because I'm frozen.
Because you can't speak.
Yeah.
He's rifling through your pockets, and Pike walks up actually and grabs your arms and starts tying them together.
Oh yes. Is the weasel frozen?
No, he's not. And Pike goes, "Bogi, look, I'm sorry. I know you've been a vital part of this team, and honestly, I think you're an all right guy, but I don't know. But I got a tip off here that not only did you steal something, but you might have murdered inadvertently a couple of the other crew members during that crab fight. And I this isn't the judge, jury, and trial, but I'm gonna have to put you in under arrest for a bit at least." So he's like tying you up. I'm going to give you another wisdom saving throw because it's every round. So he's going to try and tie you to like a pipe under there, like your arms up.
Damn Lord. 12.
Okay, you're still frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Not good enough. Invictus is fairly smart on the wisdom scale, or on the spell scale.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still paralyzed, and in that amount of time, he is able to like bind your hands up over this pipe.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're tied up.
Damn.
When do I check in with my weasel though?
Well, that's up to you.
I mean, I would think that I sent the weasel to
like, look.
check on.
You can just look through his eyes, can't you?
Yeah, I can just like go warg into it. So
yeah, we can cut back upstairs to y'all. Maybe the autographs are winding down. You're ready to get to your third
been a
song.
little too long.
Dulce. Yeah, it's been over 10 minutes.
It's not like you're attentive.
But if she's going back up
Yeah.
and you're not back,
Yeah.
I'm aware that
I
you're
just
going to
mean
meet
like
with Pike.
you weren't looking the whole time. You were like,
I didn't want
you'll
to
be
meet
fine.
with Pike, so I feel like I'm curious what he wanted to see, and I could just kind of find out easily by
It's a
checking
twist.
with my weasel.
For the third song, what would you like to do, Dulce?
Well, I met this young blind girl while I was signing autographs, and she requested Silent Night.
Oh, sure.
Oh wow.
So, but I do a fun, fast version. That's kind of like a jazz cabaret version. It's like Silent Night, Holy Night.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm getting in people's faces. I'm kind of making it
Just
like
like
an
jumping in the
interactive
crowd. Oh,
song.
yeah, great.
Can I hear this from down below?
Give me a perception check.
Oh man.
It's about all you can do right now.
Because it might inspire me.
Yeah, it won't.
No.
Well, actually, roll performance check. Dulce.
I got a
please.
17 perception.
Yeah, you can definitely hear some muffled like Silent Night coming through. Then you're tapping your foot. Oh, you can't because you're paralyzed.
Nope.
But you're like,
Well,
this is
I rolled a 12 performance.
12 total. Yeah.
12 total.
It's weird for Silent Night, but people are into it. You know, people are kind of like, what? Like, well, it's not Christmas, but yeah, okay. And
It's building.
yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, people are getting into it.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me another perception check?
Okay. I rolled a 9.
Okay, you're so focused on Silent Night and getting it right because maybe you don't do the jazz version a lot or it at all. You're focused on what you're doing and you don't notice any of the shadowiness at this point.
Oh, okay.
That
Is
you
there more?
No, I mean you don't see anything.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I would give you advantage on that because you've noticed it once. So I think you would
Right
be
off the
looking
bat,
out for
right,
it.
yeah.
So you can
What
roll
is it?
again and take the higher of that last one you rolled.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that's probably fair.
I rolled a 16.
16 total?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You're going through Silent Night, and you do see the shadow figure again. And it's almost like you're...
Quickly? I see it quickly? Or
You see it like... People are more spread out right now, and you're maybe going back up on stage while you're singing, and you see it... It's almost like hopping between people in the stage. Like through their shadows, but behind them. Like no one's really noticed it at this point but you.
We talked earlier about pretty much everybody that was at the show, though, right? There's
Yeah.
only a couple of people
Not here.
that aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
How big is this shadowy
It's
figure?
about
Do
this-
I need to roll
No, it's
something to?
it's the size of a normal person, just a normal medium humanoid.
Could it be a little? It could be a girl, a smaller girl.
There's no way to tell what gender it could be, but
Okay.
there's also you couldn't tell exactly that. I mean, it doesn't exactly look like the size of the little girl you saw. It looks a little bigger.
Am I any more spooked at this point,
You're seeing it much more right now.
or am I like, hey, more, the more the merrier?
I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know how you would feel about that.
You shut up.
At the same
It
moment,
seems creepy.
we're gonna go to Bogi. What are you doing? The show's she's singing Silent
I
Night.
would be drinking with Purvis
Sure.
at the bar.
Yeah.
It's the evenings.
Mm-hmm. And it's the
I
third.
sent the weasel down. I want to check on it. If she started to sing, I'm like, man, it's not back. I should check in on the meeting. I want to check in on the meeting.
Sure. So you can see through his eyes. Okay, so you look through Weasel's eyes,
And I go deaf and blind at the bar.
Yeah,
I
you're just
kinda
like-
go comatose. I probably
Purvis is still talking to you like
just-
normal.
He's not talking to me. And
Nothing
he's
changes.
Used to this.
Little Jewel again. That happens. And then you shoot over to Weasel, and he's digging around in this big, comfy pocket. Are you controlling him? Is that what you said? So what do you want to tell him? You kind of just see darkness right now. Like it looks like he's sort of hiding in this pocket.
Well, I told him to get out of the pocket and to check out other meeting.
Okay.
And he can report telepathically. He's been listening to. The
Yeah, you
meeting,
can see it through him.
and he can tell me what's been happening.
Yeah. Okay. So you jump in his head, and he goes, "Hey, dude, hey, bro,
Yeah.
you got captured down here. You're tied up.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's something. It's hard to see down here.
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
wait,
trying
no.
to stay quiet because I don't know what they're gonna do.
Get
to
out
me.
there. Let me see.
All right, hold on. And he's like slowly trying to peer out, and you hear people talking. You hear Invictus, you hear Pike, and
Invictus is here.
and you hear actually Hunter, the half orc. He's also there.
Hunter.
And he's like helping tie you up and kind of go through your stuff, like to see if you have anything on you. He goes, oh, I'm real sorry about this, Bogi. I don't hard feelings, but I'm pretty sure I saw you send a massive ice blast during that fight, and those guys were frozen. I don't know. Look, maybe I was wrong, but I don't know. And he's saying this as he's like going through your shit.
Okay, I'm gonna send the weasel to attack the neck of somebody that is tying him up. Whoever is has their hands on him.
Okay,
Me.
that would be Hunter at this moment. Yeah,
I would for the
Poor
neck,
Hunter.
and then I'm gonna drop out
of him.
and immediately alert Bogi. I
Okay.
mean Purvis.
Yeah. Okay, so you tell the weasel to attack Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's gonna come out. It's gonna get advantage on this attack roll because it's hidden at the moment. It flies out and lands on Hunter's chest and bites down. But the teeth are like you can't tell if it goes in or not. But Hunter's like, "Oh my god!" and he falls back and he's just trying to get it off of him right now. That's all you see. But now from your perspective, it's probably been over a minute at this point, so you're no longer paralyzed, but you are tied up. Mm-hmm. Hunter is fighting with the squirrel right now, or weasel. He's gonna try to attack it, and he does, and he crushes it in his hand and dies.
Oh wow.
He reaches down and just like crushes it.
Yeah, expert.
He goes, "Oh,
It's
what do you keep in there, Bogi?" And he throws it down on the ground. He's like, I didn't really enjoy that, but I mean, it bit me. You guys saw that, right? Guys,
You monster! Why would you kill him?
it bit me. I'm sorry.
I'll have to summon a new one. It's such a process.
Do you have anything on you,
What do you mean?
Clay? Like, 'cause
Anything on me?
they went through, right now, they've spent the time to go through your shit to take your, like, dagger off of you, or a sword, or a wand.
Well, if we switched clothes,
Right.
the only other items he would have taken from me are a dagger and a piton. And
Did you have anything in your clothes?
Hi,
I don't-
Tom.
You had one broken wooden dagger, right, Bogi?
in my clothes. No, I would have taken all my stuff, right?
yeah, we swapped
Swapped
stuff.
stuff.
We just
Okay.
I just gave him the robe.
Okay.
clothes. But
The wand and the sandals are gone.
Yeah, those are gone.
I don't.
Invictus is agitated.
I don't think I would have given him the. I mean, the other things I have are that scale,
Yeah.
that necklace,
So,
and
the tree bark.
and the bark,
did you...
and
did you
2 flawed topaz and a pearl.
Oh, well, that's
Basic
important.
pearl.
Did you give that to Bogi, or did you keep that on you? What would you have done?
What would I have done?
I'm not going to call you either way on it.
We didn't anticipate any shenanigans. Really, did we?
Well, I didn't really trust Pike, but I'm not sure I would give up the special items that I have. So I think I would have given you everything but the bark and the pearl. I mean the
Necklace.
the scale necklace.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like,
You
holding
take.
onto
I'd give
that
you
stuff
the
for
gems because
Okay. They definitely notice that shit, but they're not going to take it off of you. They're looking for weapons right now. So
Yeah.
they leave that on you.
they can take my shitty weapons. I never use them.
And Invictus comes up and grabs you and goes, "Where is it, Bogi? Where is that wand? And my slippers, my beautiful slippers are gone. I know you have it."
Oh, you old coot!
How dare you?
I lost the wand.
So you admit you had the wand, then? He
I
turns to Pike and winks.
For a moment, but I dropped it.
Oh, stealing's just a moment now, huh? Stealing's just momentary. What about when you froze those poor people up there? That's why you shouldn't just take things.
No, we crashed
Bogi.
into an iceberg. Don't you see? There was ice everywhere. The air was frozen.
I'm so sick of you and ice, Bogi. That's all you've been talking about on this damn ship. Well, I'll get it yet out of you. And he binds up your mouth so you can't talk.
Fuck.
And Pike's like, look, Bogi, I'm sorry, but for now, we're just going to keep you down here, all right? We're still going to bring you food. You're just kind of under house arrest.
Okay, if you want to come back to me,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
something prepared.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. We'll go back upstairs. Bogi, what would you...
We would have been running down.
Sure.
Like I whenever I drop out,
You're
gonna
going?
say, "Hey, Purvis, we have to go." And also, I would probably say, Dulce just finished her song,
Her third song, yeah.
but I would still yell out to her, and I'd say, "Dulce, I need your help.
Okay.
Come on."
Okay. I'm going. Let's go.
And we would all run down
Okay, so you're going to
onto
hop
the
off
gallows
on that
or wherever.
fourth song.
I just bail.
Okay, you just completely bail.
And you bail on the mutiny.
There was a sense of
situation.
urgency in his voice.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sure.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, I know.
The Armand Perla drama of the ship. I want the ship to.
She's
I
probably
want the
gonna die.
casino ship to.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
the
like
ship
to. You want
The
to keep
cruise
going.
needs to go on.
Okay. While you are charging downstairs, give me perception checks. Dulce and Bogi, please. The real Bogi, please stand up.
So very good. 7
Okay.
in Purvis.
Oh, yeah, sure, Purvis. You'll have disadvantage. No, he's fine. But he did fail. Very badly.
I rolled a 21.
Wow, on perception?
Perception.
So you're running down there and you hear a couple of things. You've been astute tonight. After you've seen the shadow, you've been on edge. You kind of hear downstairs someone yelling, and it sounds like Invictus, but I'm not really sure if you knew who that was. But you definitely hear someone yelling. And then upstairs, you hear a gasp coming
Upstairs.
from a lot of people. But upstairs, back on the top of the boat where your concert was.
Like,
but, yeah, like, oh, you know. But you're in the
but
middle.
not because I left.
It can't be sure, but I mean, when you left, people were making noises, and now you're in the middle of the boat.
Okay.
So that's what you hear.
Noises like a drip.
Gasp.
Like a drippity drip. Is
it like a loud drip?
I don't know if it's in the game or not. I just can't get it out of my head. It's like, yeah, that's what
Just
it is.
this incessant dripping.
It's incessantly dripping. My ears are wet, and I just can't. Gotta find someone to plug that drip. Plug that drip. Okay, so for today, plugging our drip is our old pal, Brett Bouillon.
Like the same dude.
Every time. Hey, what can I say?
That's pretty good.
He's a good plugger.
I mean,
Don't
I
underestimate.
don't want to plug anyone else for the whole show. Let's
Yeah.
always plug Brett.
Hey, you said it, not me. Website is brettbullionart.com. BrettBullionart.com. Patreon is patreon.com/BB_tabletop. Is that us? Seems like it's us. No, that's him. His Twitter handle is brettbullionart, and his Instagram is bbullion or BB_tabletop. This is the guy that does our beautiful maps and our lovely business cards. You know him as Mallow, your favorite gnome, wannabe ranger, Brett Bullion. He's just a special guy. Jessica, since you're our guest and you have plug choice, would you like to plug anything today?
I'm back, and I'm ready to remind you guys once again to save the bees.
Save those
Don't mess
bees.
with them. Leave
cool.
them be.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
leave
plug.
them be. Yeah, hey,
Leave 'em
and
be.
consistent too.
A
I'm
bee
here-
comes
no,
around,
it is.
it'll probably go away. Don't
It's
kill it.
It's a leave them be initiative, and it's like if you don't have to kill the bee, don't walk away. Save them.
Yeah,
Also,
leave them
sometimes
be. I
saving
like
them
that.
is fun. Didn't we
Leave
save?
them
Did
be.
we save a bee in the pool? Remember that?
Every time you save a bee, an angel gets its wings.
Teacher
Always save
says,
bees.
yeah. Hey, leave him be. That's a great
Leave
line.
him to
leave them be initiative.
God damn it, Grant! You have to be here for the plug. You can't just
Leave it
walk
to
in
I had to
Beta.
pee.
and throw in. No,
He
she's-
brought in a good point though. Save the beavers too.
I guess they
Do
dam
they
up
need
rivers and
saving? Yeah.
stuff.
That's cool. Like, why do they do that? That's
It is
neat.
cool. it's their house. That's what they live in.
And
how they live.
You know, and
I
they
don't
do a
like
damn
why.
good
Yeah.
job.
It
How
gives
did
them
that
like
happen?
a hunting area too. They can.
But there's hundreds
corral
and
the
hundreds
fish.
of pounds of water
But
pressing
then they
against
have
their
to, like,
home all the
that's-
time.
That's like
They're
engineering.
good builders.
That's some
I
like
wish
cool
I
stuff
was
that they're
your
engaging in.
beaver.
It makes you
Y'all
wonder
remember that
how
song?
No.
smart those little furry guys are.
There should be a beaver race for D&D.
That
Beaver,
sounds
I
kinda
hardly know her.
Finally,
I want
something I
Redwall
can.
D&D is really what I want to play like mouse guard.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
little-
call up Brian Jock.
Brian.
Get him
on
some
the
work.
pod.
Brian
Get him on this
Jock.
pod.
Does he have a
Jock?
Patreon? We should definitely support.
The fables have begun, and we're on a table.
Oh,
What did you say? Yeah. So she heard oohs and ahs, not really oohs and ahs, gasps from upstairs. Yes. And Bogi, you didn't hear anything. You're concentrating. You and
we're
Purvis heard shit.
He's an imp.
Right. And you have yourself, and you also, Dulce, also heard commotion from downstairs. Just someone yelling, basically. That's the situation.
I would warn them as I'm yelling. I'm just going to say that it seems our friend Clay has been apprehended by Pike and Invictus, Purvis. Invictus has turned against me.
Wait. You're saying my boss is down there.
I think
Holding
you were fired.
Well, definitely demoted. I didn't really finish the letter. I kind of just took off. Lord. Okay.
We're gonna have to maybe kill him, but let's continue running.
Oh dear, I've never really. Okay, look, we're buds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll help you do whatever you
I'm
need
gonna
to
get this
do.
Hellfrost staff with you,
That is awfully kind of you.
and you have to help me kill Invictus probably
Oh,
right now.
see, before you say it, I'm all ready to do it. And then
Think
you just
about
say
it.
it, and I get
Think
really
about
off.
it. You get reinstated, maybe I get reinstated.
That is enticing.
This would be good for us.
Look,
You're hearing this.
let's
too.
see if we can just talk to him real quick. I'm not really a murder kind of guy.
Dulce, they've captured Clay. They're going to kill him.
You have to roll deception.
No, it's true. I mean,
Well, I guess you don't know. I guess.
I don't think I'm lying.
What am I gonna do about
you
it?
think it's likely?
Yeah, that's the only question. Does Bogi
mean,
think it's likely?
I think I'm really vulnerable. When I
because
saw,
it's you.
I saw from my weasel's perspective myself frozen
Yeah.
in my robe,
You're the one.
and I was
Weasel
like,
gone.
Okay.
they're going to kill. Like, there's
Yeah.
3 strong men. Invictus hates me. I
Those men
definitely have
would
done
kill
horrible.
me.
They're all going to kill me. I don't
Okay.
think I'm lying.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Dulce.
I'm just scared. I'm so scared right now. I don't know if I totally grasp what's going on.
Don't say. There's some bad men in this room, and I need your help.
I keep a dagger strapped to my inner thigh.
Perfect.
Ha, classic Daggerweld.
Daggerweld.
That's great. I wish I had a thing like that. That I did. That's my name.
What is your last name, Purvis?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, Gallendon. I knew that.
Gallendon. Yeah.
Gallendon.
You could have a gal.
Maybe like gal pal.
Gal pal.
I don't know. Yeah, see, it doesn't really
Yeah, we'll have
work.
to-
I don't have like
we'll have to work on
a
that.
little think about it.
But this isn't the time.
Why are we down here again? Oh, that's right. We're
We
gonna
have to
kill
help
him.
Clay.
Oh my god,
But don't be alarmed. Clay is going to look a lot like me.
that's alarming.
Well, don't be
Oh,
alarmed.
that's right. You said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine. Check. Dulce, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go again.
I don't know if I necessarily want to kill him, but maybe we'll see how it
Maybe
goes.
you should run in fast then
And
and talk to him.
all right, I'll do that. Yeah. So y'all start running down there, and you're gonna charge into the room that you're looking for. Okay, Purvis goes in first. You walk in, and they're basically you see yourself, Bogi, tied up under a pipe, like your hands up. You're bound and gagged,
No, I don't like that.
and
Ooh.
Hunter, Invictus, and Pike all turn towards you. What do you do? Yeah, well, Purvis ran in first, I guess.
Yep.
And he's
I tricked
And
you.
I'm with
I tricked you
to
into
talk to
talking
him.
What do I do?
what do I do first? Well, Purvis runs in and he goes, "Oh shit! I didn't know what I was going to say." And Pike looks over and goes, "Purvis, wait right there, Bogi. Why don't you, Bogi?" And he's
I have
turning
the
back.
hood on. And
Okay.
Your head
still-
down. You're like covering
Yeah.
your face.
Are you
and-
just covering like visoring your head?
kind of. I mean, I'm trying to be a little discreet.
Okay,
Come
so
in-
you're trying to hide your face.
not really. I just, I think they should have to make some kind of check. It's not obvious. It's that, like, they have me tied up. Why would they think that this guy with a hood and an eye patch is me?
Okay, he's gonna
You know what I mean?
He's gonna roll insight, and it's gonna be a real low ceiling. And he got it.
like a 5.
And basically, he double takes, and Purvis, Bogi, Dulce, what are y'all doing down here? What?
We're here to kick ass.
We heard some commotion.
Well, you here to kick ass, or you here for some commotion?
Well, the commotion is the kicking of the asses that is about to begin.
Yeah. We're here to kick your ass with commotion.
All right. Those are some cool lines y'all just dished out. Pike rolls up his sleeves, and you can see his white arm, Torm Ranger hand.
Dean of Helpers requires that you help us.
I'm gonna help you kick some ass. Your ass.
That way you can kick his ass.
Did that come off cool? Was that as cool as y'all's, or what? How did that go?
I reveal my dagger that's on my thigh now.
Look, one of these bogies may be guilty of double homicide, okay?
Maybe.
Well, definitely maybe accused of manslaughter with a deadly weapon. Wandicular manslaughter.
Who could report such a thing?
A lot of people. Well, Hunter, for one, and...
Who's Hunter?
Hunter is the half-orc who...
Oh, he's in the room too.
Very good, yeah. And
Kill 'em all.
Invictus here says that you stole the wand that cast that very spell that did the damage. When he's looking back and forth at both of you, Clay and Bogi, because he's not sure who he's talking to. Which one's the real Bogi here?
Fuck you. I'm gonna roll initiative.
All right, you can have a surprise attack. Go for it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna send ice knife at him.
Whoa.
At Pike?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make the attack roll.
That's it. That's what I rolled.
An ice
Oh,
knife.
what was it?
The
Where
hard
do you,
sword.
Or do I
where
make
you-
a dex
Where
save?
do you get that? Where do you store that?
It's the latest Apple product, the ice knife.
I mean, is it like a...
No,
Is
it's
it
a
like
spell. I need a
you
droplet
know
of
those
water,
push pop, like
and
a
I do
shark?
like a Doctor Strange type thing, and I send a blade of ice out of the air at them.
Okay, well, let's...
If that's not a knife, this is a knife.
That's a spoon. Oh, I saw you've played knifey spoon before. Okay.
Is that how surprise works? I'm just allowed to like do an attack instant.
I mean, it's not exactly how it works, but that's how it's going to work. You're going to...
Okay, that's how you
Because
want it.
you've put yourself out there to start the attack. So you're going to get a round of opportunity, and then everyone else roll initiative. Or everyone roll initiative, actually.
All right, I got a 13. Attack roll.
Computer...
Oh.
I got a 22 in initiative.
Okay. Is it a nat 20?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 1E1, so a 2.
A nat 1?
Uh-huh.
So you got a nat 20, and you
Give
got
me
a
the
nat 1.
12.
No.
Give me
So a
the 12
natural
initiative
18
and the
and a
20
natural
hit.
Sorry, Jessica, I keep interrupting you.
You add your dex.
So I rolled a 21.
21 for initiative? Nice.
A natural.
Oh, another nat 20?
No,
Oh,
I'm
just-
just saying things.
Not
Just
quite.
lying.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I can't see the board.
She said she rolled a natural 23, and you're like, wow,
Well,
a nat 23.
No, she said a 21. I thought she meant a roll a
21.
nat 20.
Oh,
got
yeah.
her to 20.
Oh, also, I'm going to do a wild
Gotcha.
surge.
I rolled a
Get
21.
me
Don't I?
like that.
You
I'm going to do a wild
idiot.
surge on this,
Me
too.
idiot.
Tides of Chaos stuff.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to do that.
You give yourself advantage?
Oh, that's what it does.
Yeah, that's what it does. I'm going to roll for everybody else. Here's Purvis.
Oh, that's way better. All right. Cool.
One of my favorite things I think in D&D is that I never know when one of y'all is going to go, why don't you go ahead and roll a something check? And then it's like, ooh, you got to do it.
You got to do it. Or you're fucked.
So it's like, why don't you go, well, it's like all of a sudden we're having a conversation. Why don't you go ahead and roll a... And it's like, okay, all right, well, I will.
Yeah.
It's just like,
we have to back up like
I just think it's fun. I don't ever know
Yeah.
when it's going to
deception.
come.
Yeah, when you're doing,
I know,
when
it's
you're
like,
doing stuff
I
and
don't
then you
never know
call,
when that's
when you
gonna
call
be a
some
thing.
It's like
deception.
you're having a nice day.
What?
Just
What?
talking like, why don't you go ahead and roll
Why
that
don't you
inside
do that?
check?
It's like, oh shit.
See if you survive randomly.
Well, then it can really be a turning point. I think it's fun.
Speaking of turning points, we are in it. Bogi, you got not only a nat 20 on your initiative roll, but you also got a surprise attack.
That's right.
So, what did you roll on that attack roll?
The attack roll. Oh, after I use my Tides of Chaos to invoke a wild magic surge, and I sent Ice Knife at the Pike.
Pike? Okay.
I believe it was Pike.
Yeah, you were aiming at Pike.
I know what Ice Knife spreads out in a 5-foot
It breaks apart, yeah.
radius, so I would have strategically placed it too.
To hit someone else? Yeah, you could probably hit either Hunter or Invictus with it.
Invictus.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. You get to kill Invictus.
Okay, so that's
This is
definitely
gonna be.
And I'm an
we're gonna have to
accomplice.
cover up a lot of shit. I'm getting you involved in a lot of shit.
I've dropped this twice. Yeah, I'm
You're
in
in
it
it.
deep now. Like
Even Dulce Daggerweld.
you know my secret, and you're about to kill people.
And
while
I'm
I
about to be an
impersonate you.
accomplice to murder.
okay.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Quite.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm a
such a big
celebrity.
fan.
Okay,
Get
here-
me out of here.
Quick reminder: if you're doing a melee attack, you can choose to be non-lethal.
Yeah, you can knock
That's
someone
true.
out.
Only with a melee weapon or hand. You can't
You can
shoot
just
something.
like knock someone out like with the butt of your sword.
if you have a
instead of
dagger,
slicing them.
you can
Oh,
stab them non-lethally.
yeah.
no, you just hit them with the hilt. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. You hit him in the face.
Yeah, you
right
punch
in the-
him out.
Right in the noggin.
What was the
Right
noggin?
in
What
the
was the damage on that?
Go.
You can-
So-
I
You-
never rolled that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I
You
wanted.
hit.
Well, I need to tell you about the wild magic surge. We haven't talked about that.
First, let's do the damage
Okay.
of the ice knife.
All right. All
Why
right.
don't you go ahead and
And then we'll get to
you
the
go
juicy
roll
You
it?
go ahead
stuff.
and roll damage. Give me a damage roll.
that sounds good, but why don't you go ahead and do
Why don't you go ahead and stop that? Do the damage.
We'll come back to that. Roll damage.
Yeah, but the tides of chaos is the juicy bit, you know?
It's the craziest thing.
That's where the good stuff's about to happen.
Lords
It's where the
of
weird
chaos.
shit comes out.
Yeah, I
Bubbles
don't
out
know
of
what's
the hole.
going out. This whole interaction.
It's some ancient shit.
I don't know. So, what you got, big dog?
I got a 6 ice, 6 ice
6
piercing
ice.
damage.
To Pike?
Icy
Okay.
piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, Invictus will make a dex save.
And Pike makes a dex save.
Oh, and Pike does it?
Yep, it's the target and each creature within 5 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That's 2 damage.
Invictus. Well, what's your spell save DC? What's the dex save that I have to beat?
13.
Okay. Invictus lifts up his robe and almost like he's studied you and knows your movements, you know? The ice shards go into his robe and he only looks like he covers up some of the damage. But Pike takes it all in the face. So this ice knife flies into him, explodes into an icy shard, and he's like, oh, and like grabs his side and looks up at you and he goes, "Shouldn't have done that, Bogi. Shouldn't have done that." And let's get in it. You got a nat 20 on your initiative roll, Bogi.
Mm-hmm.
So you're first off, you start off, so you're going.
So Tides of Chaos.
Oh yeah, Tides of Chaos. Sorry, that was my fault. Tides of Chaos.
Oh
What
yeah,
happens?
we never did Tides
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Chaos.
So you gave yourself advantage on that ice knife. So now you've activated your Tides of Chaos.
All right, I rolled a 99,
Okay.
and we're using the 100 table from the second edition, I believe.
Yeah.
Spell has a minimum duration of 1 turn, i.e., a fireball creates a ball of flame that remains for 1 turn. A lightning bolt bounces and continues, possibly rebounding for 1 turn, etc. So it's a minimum duration.
I mean, you have to honor the
They bounce.
chaos. So the weave of magic is broken. Here's how I'm going to interpret it, because I think this will be fun. You're going to roll a d6 for how many rounds it'll stay around,
All right.
and it's going to bounce around randomly the room, hitting people randomly.
As a
Oh,
as a
no.
knife. And it's
and
gonna
then it's going to strike and then do the shards every
explode
time.
and keep going
Cool.
until the rounds run out.
Love
But
it.
it's ice.
All right.
This is fucked.
I
But
wanna
it's
do- I wanna
ice, so
use
that's
this dice.
very dangerous.
1.
One round. Okay.
That's probably good.
Okay. So
Thank goodness.
it breaks off of him, and he kind of smiles at you, and he's like, "What?" And then he sees it just like hits the ground, and one of the ice shards keeps going and is like hitting the ceiling and coming back down randomly. So we'll figure out who that hits.
So with my
Glass
magic surge,
ceiling
I
joke.
get it back because you let me
I
use
see.
it.
Yeah.
I can do it again next
Yeah,
round.
you can do it again.
That's such a
Exploded.
silly, awesome.
It is silly. I mean, the limiter is your spell slots. That's all. Really.
Yeah.
And me letting you do it whenever, but
It's fun.
yeah. I mean, come on. Next,
So I don't have to even cross it.
Since after you send that ice knife out, you feel the weave of magic as you tore through the weave, it starts like sinewing back and coming together, and you feel some of this like residual energy come off of it, and your spell slot is restored to you for your nat 20 initiative roll.
Very
Yeah,
awesome.
so you got your spell slot back.
That's tight.
So there you go.
Cool.
Dulce, you are next in the order. What would you like to do? There's an ice knife bouncing around the room.
I want to go back downstairs.
I mean, back upstairs?
Or back. I want to go back
downstairs.
upstairs.
That's probably a good call.
I'm ready. I'm like at this point. I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
I felt like I kind of held up my end of the contract, and though I don't want to like bail on anyone
Sure.
I can
entirely,
talk freely to her before she goes.
You can beg her.
I'm
not to.
panicked, and I
Please.
don't.
Please, I need your help.
All I've got is my dagger. What can I do?
You can cast spells.
You're right. I can do.
Now, like, I would say, if you think Dulce wouldn't want a part of this, that's totally your call to not have her take part. You know what I mean? Like, if you think she thinks this is too much.
These
Or
men
if
are
you don't
crooks.
wanna-
They're criminals.
If you don't want to be
But
complicit.
you-
They have me tied up in the brig.
And
Don't
you're
you see?
bad for dragging me into this situation.
Dulcie, please.
Please, what?
But I'll pay.
Okay. I do like money. I've made that very clear from very early on.
Yeah.
I don't like
true.
people.
Dulcie, I'll pay you. Please help me with them.
How can I trust
They're
you?
going
How
to
can I
kill
trust
us.
that you'll
They're going
pay?
to kill me and Purvis, and you've been having so much fun in the Glen Levitt bottle you signed. Remember?
How can I trust that you'll pay me?
I'll give you everything I have right now. And I give her the amethyst. I give her all the stuff.
Okay, nice.
I give her all the
Those aren't cheap.
But I'm not
see
privy.
that
But I'm not privy to the fact that it's not your stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. Right.
I give her all my money. I have no
Why is
money.
that?
I
All
have
right.
no money anymore.
Yeah, you. So you've what? You have.
Okay,
What do you have?
okay.
A flawed amethyst.
I have whatever
It's a
treasures he has.
Whatever
two
stuff he
flawed
had.
topaz
Two
and
flawed
a basic
topaz.
pearl.
and a basic pearl. So
Wait.
yeah, you go and write that down.
It's some
Th-
fucking
those are
good
worth.
shit.
Those are worth a lot of money.
I have my pen.
That's
Fucking Bogi. I can see this happening.
Two flawed topaz and a basic pearl.
yes, exactly. Minimum. Let me do a quick calc for you.
I'll
'Cause-
give you 22 gold.
You would have a general idea of how much that
This
is.
shit's
Dulce.
worth
Oh boy, it's at least 2,000 gold
Oh my god.
that he just gave.
Nice.
Oh my god. I have.
That's way more than you got
All
paid
right.
for the
So
whole trip.
I'm
right?
sticking around. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so you're a mercenary now.
Yeah.
That's a cool choice.
I'm,
And I give you 22 gold
Turns
for
out I
my
can be
personal
bought.
account.
So what would you like to do now that you've taken the money? You have a turn.
Is this this ice thing still?
Yeah, it's still flying
floating
around the
around the
room.
room?
There's basically 3 people in front of you that are perceivably enemies. Another Bogi is tied up. What would you...
Can I use pyrotechnics to melt the ice knife? I could
Try and melt it?
Melt the ice knife. All right, fireworks. The target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within 10 feet of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded.
how do you cast? You're singing, right? You're like
Yeah, I
Singing
just
out a note.
full force.
belt out some...
Opera.
Yeah, I
Fire and
scream.
smoke.
I just fly forward and just belt it out.
Cool. So yeah, this work of fire and smoke. The knife is melted and destroyed, and then Pike has to make
My cool knife.
a con save.
It was the coolest knife I've ever cast.
What is your spell save DC?
Okay,
So yeah, it's that number.
13.
13.
Okay, so I have to do a con save of 13. They go off, and Pike was laughing at your knife earlier, and then he's like, "Oh, god damn it!" And his hand is over his face, and he's clearly dazzled right now. Does it say how long it? Do I have to make a con save every minute or something, or every round?
End of your next turn.
Okay, so he's blinded till the end of his next turn. Okay,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, he's dazzled right now. He's just like stumbling around.
Okay.
Next in the order is Hunter. who pulls out his greatsword and walks up to you,
You're
Bogi.
Who Bogi?
Not tied up Bogi,
Okay.
not Clay. He walks up to Bogi, the real Bogi.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Look, I don't know which Bogi you are, but gonna have to ask you to stand down, all right? We've had some fun here, but I don't want to hurt you, okay?" All right, I'll just take a light swing at you. He brings it down half speed. What's your AC, Bogi?
14.
Okay, you can tell he's not fully committed to it. He actually misses you. It comes down like right next to you. You feel the force of this greatsword like land into the wood, and it like splinters it. He misses. Next is Invictus. No, oh wait, sorry. No, next is Purvis. He is going to throw a ray of frost at Invictus like you told him to. He blasts out more ice and hits him square in the chest. Oh, wow. He actually did some damage to him. Okay. That's going to be... Yeah, he shoots a ray of frost in him, and it hits him. And Victor's is like, "Oh, God!" And he's like grabbing it. All this ice is formed on his chest. And Purvis is like, "Oh, dear, I've never hit my boss before. Oh, Lord." He's looking a little worried, but he hit him. Next is Invictus.
Oh my god.
And he looks up at you, Bogi. He says, Are you the real Bogi? Is it you? And he's like glaring at you.
No.
It must be the real Bogi. And he points his finger at you, and a lightning bolt comes out. Oh wait, I don't even know what No, you rolled dex save.
Whoa.
Okay, that's what you do.
Whoa.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a dex save?
Why don't?
Hey, wait,
why don't
I have,
you go ahead and.
Yeah, you have the thing. Yeah,
I have the thing.
yeah, you have the thing.
What does it do?
You have the thing?
Advantage on
Advantage.
anything you can see. So you have advantage on this because of your danger
Advantage
sense.
saving roll.
Beautiful.
What's that one?
That's a 16.
That's a 16.
If I ever saw one.
Oh, my advantage roll is a 16.
It's a
and
smashing hit.
My
Great
ability
success.
saves dexterity plus 2. So an 18.
18.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Okay.
100 feet long, 5 feet wide.
I just got it.
Each creature makes a dex save. 8d6 lightning on a fail or half on a success, and it ignites flammable objects aren't being worn or carried.
I'm the only one in the line.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think y'all kind of the way I pictured is you sort of spread out when you came into the room. So he's not even really. It's like he looks surprised almost. This lightning bolt just like blows out of his finger, goes right towards you. Thanks to your uncanny dodge. No, your danger sense. Right, that's what it is. Your barbarianness, your rage kicks in. You pivot to the side, and it smokes past your shoulder and burns the shit out of it for 13 lightning damage. But it hits the back behind you, explodes some of the wood into a small fire. And he goes, "Oh, looks like I still got it, Bogi." But he's like kind of blowing off his finger right now. That's him. Next is Pike. And he looks to you, Dulce, and he pulls out his long sword. And he says, "Look, we don't need to do anything. Why don't you just head upstairs? We're going to clean up down here. You don't have to be involved with this, okay?" And he turns and he swings it at Purvis. He's been
Oh no.
waiting for this.
Now watch me slam this dunk.
Somehow, Purvis ducks under it at the last moment, but he's engaged with him right now. That's what he says. And then to old Clay.
Who, me? No, I'm Bogi.
Well, Clay
Old
Bogi.
bean.
You rolled a nat 1 on that initiative, right?
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. There's a a leak in that pipe you're tied to, and water starts dribbling down, and it gets all in your face and your eyes.
I don't like that.
For this round, you are blinded from the nasty water. But it's your turn.
Thank you for that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Jesus Christ, what a dick move.
Hey.
No, it's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, all I can do is try to break out of it.
Okay, give me a strength check. Or athletics check.
2 + 2. What does that make? 5.
5, that gets you. Yeah, you're struggling against it, and it doesn't even budge as you're trying to tear away from it.
Nice.
So, Bogi, we're back up to you. You are engaged
And I'm enraged.
with Hunter.
I'm enraged.
You going to rage?
Yeah, I'm enraged.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow past Hunter. He has an opportunity attack on me.
Okay. He will take it. What's your AC?
Oh, with rage? Does rage do anything to my AC?
I don't think so.
It's 14.
Okay. He swipes at you. Oh boy. He gets you for...
I have resistance to
Oh.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, he gets you for 12 damage.
So 6.
6.
Okay.
Right, yeah, he rolled really high on that. He even feels bad after he hits you. He's like, oh, God, Bogi, I'm sorry. Like a big slash down your back. But, yeah, you're away from him now.
And I continue on. And I
Yeah.
want to use my action to free Clay from...
Your action. Oh, my.
I want to use my whole action.
Okay.
My bonus action is rage.
Sure.
My action is...
Are you just
freeing
going to try and,
Clay.
like, undo the rope? or,
Whatever I
like,
got to
tear?
do.
Oh, yeah,
I have
give
a
me-
dagger, too.
Yeah, okay. I think with the dagger, you can just cut through it. Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
You're
then.
good. So you free Bogi. He's free
Yes.
right now. Or Clay.
Yeah.
No, Bogey.
you free yourself.
I free
I'm-
Bogi.
You're free.
I'm the real bogey. That was bad.
So you free him, and Dulce, it's your turn. Unless you want to do anything else.
I mean, yeah, that feels
That's it.
good. It feels
Okay.
like a good turn.
Yeah.
My turn. I would just want to go. I want to get out of here. I want to go upstairs. I want to go upstairs.
I paid you
Oh my God! You were
Done.
just paid
2,000
everything.
gold.
I'm ready to get out of here.
We gave you every.
Like
Give
I
us
said,
back-
I
give
don't.
us back
I
the
don't,
jewels
I
if
don't
you're
like
leaving.
people. I'm ready to get out of here. Where's my vape machine? Where's my vape machine?
Give me the pearl.
You do it.
Just,
I think
just
that's
leave
funny.
the pearl.
No,
I think
I'm
Bogi has to
Get
respect
me out of
that.
here.
So you're going to get out of the room.
I'm out.
You're peacing out.
Oh
That's probably fair.
no,
You're going to go...
that's not fair.
Are you going to go back upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
I'm
you're
getting out.
gonna dash up there, you think? Just
Yes.
like run out of this?
I'm
Oh
fast
my
as hell.
Okay, you run out. The next turn, you'll get up to the top of the deck, okay, as you're dashing. Next in the order
You were paid for your services.
is
How
Purvis.
could you tricked her.
Purvis was supposed to go third last time, but I fucked up. So he's going to go now. He is looking a little worried, but he's going to keep attacking. And he's going to send another... Shit. Oh, man, he got engaged with somebody. Hunter attacked you. It must have been
Yeah, you got smashed up. I do remember.
Pike
Pike
attacked
hit
Purvis,
him.
yeah. So he's going to try to grab onto Pike and... Oh, wow. He says, "Get your hands off me, you dastard!" And he reaches out and grabs Pike, who's blinded at the moment, grabs his arm, and a bolt of electricity goes through his arm into Pike. It's going to do some damage.
Yikes.
Yeah. A big bolt of electricity goes through Pike. And he's shaking around. You can see Purvis gave him a zap. Bogi, give me a perception check as this happens.
18.
18 total?
Yep.
You see as he shocks Pike the slightest. It's like a glance. His arm, like where the White Ranger Torm is, like he's like being shocked. He's like, ugh. It instead of a white arm for just a moment, you see a skeletal hand, but it's like immediately gone after the electricity stops going through him.
Worrying.
Next in the order is Hunter. He's looking around, and after that gash he gave you, Bogi, he's kind of apologizing, and he's just going to try and go up behind Purvis and hit him in the back of the head with his sword hilt, just to like stun him, you know?
He worked for you, Clay, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
He said he couldn't help you out.
Could I maybe make an appeal, like talking is a free action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I maybe try to make some before he hits Purvis?
Yeah.
I want to like be like, Hunter, no, Clay is in fact tied up, and don't you owe him? Didn't he owe you some kind
Clay.
of?
I'm Bogi. What are you talking about?
Clay is tied up, and you owe him something.
No, you cut me free.
You're
I'm
on the wrong
Bogi.
side. You've been manipulated. Like, could I make some kind of persuasion roll?
Roll persuasion. Sure.
I'm trying to just
roll
convince him that like
persuasion?
he's on the wrong side, and that
Sure, yeah.
and Invictus and Pike are evil. And I might even point out that I think Pike has a skeleton hand
Okay.
too, and use that perception roll that I just got.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Persuasion.
That's that one.
It's a 13.
13. You're saying these things, and it's enough to where like he's watching you, and he's definitely feeling uncomfortable with this whole situation. Like he kind of takes a swing at Purvis with the back of his sword, like the hilt, but it's just like a glancing blow. It doesn't land really. Mm-hmm. And he's listening to you, and he's looking at Bogi. And he's like, this is just too confusing. I'm getting too old for this shit. He's listening to you, but he's not convinced. But he's listening. You know what I mean? But he doesn't really know what to do at the moment. And now it's Invictus's turn, and he's like, "Bogi, let me see, which one is it? Damn it, I've gotten confused again." And because you're both right next to each other, so he's gonna roll. Let's see which one he attacks. Clay is evens. Bogi is odd. It's a 3. He found the mark. He cast levitate on you,
Oh, that's good.
and you start
That's funny.
floating up into the air.
You dastard!
I knew I got the right
Dastard.
one. And you float up to the top of the ceiling, and you're just kind of like pinned up against it a little bit. You're not really pinned, but you're just way off balance right now. That's him. Pike is going to take another swing at Purvis. This time, he cleaves Purvis right in the back. Okay, Purvis falls forward and is clutching his back. From that, Bogi 1, Clay, it is your turn.
Oh, Clay.
The shit's out of your eyes, you can see again, and you're unbound. What would you like to do?
Invictus, you fool. I'm the real Bogi.
Damn
You've
it.
got the imposter.
I'm so confused. There's so many bogies.
Outsmarted you again.
Damn it! Don't say that.
Time to take a nap, old bean. So I'm gonna roll sleep.
Okay.
And try to.
Try to nap him.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range. So I think I would
Just
I'd
focus on
try
him.
to single it out on.
You can
Invictus.
get in this scenario. You can just get him. He's actually more spread out from everyone else. So go and roll the dice.
Here
You're
we
just
go.
trying to put him to sleep, right?
That's right.
Okay.
5 is the total.
25.
Mm-hmm.
So if they hit 20, if they have less than 25 HP, they fall asleep. That's the rule, right? How it works.
Creature that has the lowest current hit points.
Current hit points.
Yep.
You cast it. What does it look like while you're casting this? Sleep. What do you do?
Oh.
What do you do?
What do I do? Okay, I'm impersonating Bogi.
Right.
So I'm just gonna fold my arms and look really smug. Just say, who's the dean now?
He goes, ha, Bogi, I'm not even tired. He says, but I will sit down for a second. And he goes over, he falls back into a chair and just immediately passes out.
Oh, yes. Oh, you had me for a moment there.
He's out, and you're done, and we're back to Bogi. You got Invictus is asleep. How long does that last for? A minute?
Oh, duration, concentration up to 10.
Okay, 10 minutes potentially. All right, Bogi, it's your turn.
Pike is still up.
Pike is still up. Invictus is asleep.
Pike's engaged with who?
Could I move
Purvis.
away?
Yeah,
I want to try to just like back out towards where she went.
towards Dulce. Yeah, you're not engaged
Still,
with
like,
anybody.
visible in the room though.
Yeah. And it's Bogi's turn.
I want to recklessly attack the
Pike?
Pike.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. So you have advantage.
I'm attacking with the dagger, so it's going to be a 22.
All right, that's a hit.
It's a D4. That is a 5 stab. So I come up and I'm just recklessly, and I'm in rage too. So
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm rage and I'm stabbing.
Yeah, well,
Rage
so that's one of
stab.
your disposable ones, right?
No, I'm using my real
Oh,
dagger.
real
I have-
dagger?
I have 2 real daggers too.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why I have my half a quarter
Oh,
staff.
right. Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Still
so
on my
you
person.
stab with a real dagger. It goes
Yeah.
into him, and he goes, and he like catches on his arm, and it sinks in kind of deep. Yeah, you're pissed off right now. He takes that damage. Dulce, it's your turn again. You ran out of the room, ran up to the middle floor, and now you're gonna keep running up to the top. Is that your plan right now?
Right.
Okay,
I'm trying to vape back out of here.
that's fair.
No.
You run up to the top floor. A few things are going on. There's a crowd of people that were gasping, and they're like yelling and pointing, and you can see they're standing around a body on the ground.
Somebody else was murdered.
At the same time, you hear this like, and a Leonardo da Vinci-esque helicopter is floating above the boat. And there's a light kind of looking down on y'all. And you hear... Sorry, give me a sec. You hear your manager, Leo Wynn Pinkett, call down and goes, Dulce! Dulce! Baby, where are you? Dulce! And she's like searching down on here, and it's like starting to land on the deck of the boat. What would you like to do?
I immediately call back to him and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm
Dude,
right here."
Ah, Dulce, thank God. And it lands down on the boat, and out of it comes Leo and Pinkett, who's a wood elf. He's got big dark shades on. He always wears. He's dressed in a silk suit. And he comes out. He's covered in rings, just like all these rings. And he goes, I heard there was a murder on this ship, so I took the train down, took a horse, took another horse. That horse died. I took another horse, got down here to Squat Town, took a helicopter down here to get you out of here, all right? How much money did you get?
We'll talk about it later. Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
That's a good idea.
Let's get out.
You say that, he looks over at the dead body over there. He goes, yeah, this place is weird. He says, we have room for uno mas. Do you want to take anybody else?
Yeah. His name's Pip. And I'm taking him with me. I promised him I'd take care of him. I got enough money and he took care of me as long as he could. I want him to come with.
You see Pip run out of the crowd. He goes, oh my God, oh thank God. And he runs up, he goes, I'm whatever you need. And he jumps on board. He has like nothing on him, but he just like gets in the copter.
That's it.
Leon goes, let's get the hell out of here. Hey, I brought some tequila on board if you want any. And he gets in there, and yeah, you get in.
I'm in.
Okay, yeah, it
I'm
takes
in.
off. You leave the
It's been real. It's been too strange.
some people are kind of like, oh, she's leaving, and like kind of waving, and
That takes 2 days off the cruise, by the way. If I, because a person was murdered, and I left the cruise.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So this
She didn't get her final payment.
She got a lot more.
Except the fucking jewels.
Yeah, you didn't, but you got the
My
jewels, and you got
fucking
Pip.
jewels. God damn it, Bogi. You owe me 2,000 in gold.
The
We'll talk later.
the
I'm
copter-
saving your life at the moment.
okay, well, all right. Let's go back
Split it.
downstairs real quick.
I'm your friend. We'll work it out.
And go back
I
down.
love that you robbed us.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was Shane. It was I simply couldn't risk it any longer.
Too good to
People
be true.
were dying.
Oh, I gotta rob these people
There
to
weren't
get the
any.
fuck out of
There
here.
weren't any
And also,
answers.
all of the crew gators are gone.
There's no more.
Yeah.
There's
The
no
crew's
more
gone.
answers.
Yeah, there's no more crew.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One got promoted. One is frozen dead. One got desiccated.
Yeah.
That's a pretty rough.
It's
But
not
also, you know, one of them won the
Hey.
lottery.
Pip got out.
I told him I'd take care of
Pip's
him.
story going forward is going to be glorious.
Maybe he can be a
Backup singer.
person, or the person that comes back into the story later.
That'll be good.
We're gonna zoom back downstairs
Oy vey.
after Dulce to
We got to
Purvis.
fight our way out of this, right?
I don't want to die.
We need to convince the hammer guy that he's.
I put Invictus down.
You need to be Clay so that you can show him. But that's meta.
Oh wow.
No,
Okay.
you know that.
Purvis shoots another ray of frost at Pike, and it's larger than normal. It's like the residual ice in the room collects in his palm as he shoots out a very large bolt of ice at him. Does some pretty spectacular damage on him. Way to go! And he's like,
Good,
ha,
buddy.
"Look at that magic! I can do it. I really can." He's kind of smiling, and Pike rears at that, and like you can see the ice sunk in, and like hurt. And he turns back to y'all, and he says, "All right, guys, last chance. Let's just calm it down. Look, we can work something out. All right.
Like what?
Look, Invictus is asleep. All right. I'll be honest. I don't really care if you killed those people, but you Bogi. But Bogi, whichever one of you it is.
Whatever. Just continue talking.
Oh, did he fall down
Invictus is asleep.
when Invictus went to
is-
sleep? He was being levitated, right?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah. Matt's Bogi.
He doesn't have
is
concentration
up in
anymore.
the air.
Though. So
Oh,
he
that's
would,
true.
He
You
would drop
fell.
you.
So you're gonna take some damage.
Oh yeah.
You gotta fall
I don't
down.
have to.
4 points of falling damage for you, Bogi.
But half.
Yeah, because you're resistant to damage right
I'm
now.
raging.
Beautiful.
So yeah, you plummet the ground, 2 damage. Says, "Look, Invictus came up to me, cried about his stolen wand. We can work this out, all right? I don't really give a shit if you killed those people, okay?
It was an accident.
Yeah, like I said, I don't give a shit.
What are you?
We'll see you next time on Fables on Tables."